the American red, white and blue as well, as you can see.
But it is no plan B, Marco.
How about that?
Did for him, didn't I? Okay, Hakim looking superb.
Singapore unfortunately started sick, down in 21st.
Yeah, so maybe he was involved in Morelli, last year's winner here, that leads that group. Let's see if he can break away from them. Don't at the moment, but Brian is not going to let this one leave this one lying down. No. He's going to go up that anyway.
Maybe he was the rider that went wide or something over the gravel.
Right, so Veda up the inside. No, I don't think there's really any realistic hope of them putting any kind of a dent in the leading trio. After Hakim, he's going to get in the slipstream through the fast right-handers onto the back straight, and it's going to be an out. No, he can't do it, but he's got past Hakim Danish, the pole man, and Veda though.
Decent recovery for Singapore, who's actually off the back of this group we're seeing now.
Breaking well. Does he want to lead down to the last corner or not?
I don't know, but Brian's not exactly fit.
They're now sitting in a very threatening-looking second place behind Brian Uriarte.
He's in 14th position coming across the line, leading the likes of Ramadipa, Da Costa, Agostinelli. Thinking, look, I'm not doing airtime on my Rookies Cup bike and not winning this race, for goodness.
And of course, Pratama set the fastest lap of the race so far in taking that second position.
The Vietnamese rider and also Monignani unfortunately falling back in this sake. So here he comes down the back straight. Danish brakes as late as he possibly can, getting all squirt. This is pretty fascinating, Peter. I mean, we're not seeing anything like this in Rookies Cup, with a trio breaking away at this race. I wanted to give a shout out to Monignani because he qualified 10th position, which is a crackly into turn 6, but that's not the overtaking move there. Brian is building up now for a run to start of the race for quite some time, I would say. I'm surprised to see Pugliese Morelli step up that he's made, and he's looking really fit coming into this year as well. You can see that final corner, and then he's going to try and pick his pocket.
He has another possibility though, doesn't he? Coming out of this,
not further up, to be honest with you, but I've got to give a shout out to Carter Thompson. He's leading the chasers. How much training he's been doing in the winter period. Great stuff.
And KJ, you know, he's going to be learning a left-hander and into the right. That's an overtaking possibility, but of course you set it up for
from the leading duo now. The number 50 well on the case in 4th place now.
Awful lot from this battle. It's a high quality battle. A lot of great riders around him. You know, last year's winner. Change when it comes down to the last corner. Is he going to go inside him?
No, he's not. He's sitting there. He's waiting.
Yeah, he did a 1:49.5, half a second slower than Uriarte and Co. Not least of which, of course, the number 95. And he'll pick up a lot from this. A really good step.
Here it is then. Grandstand finish. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on to the...
Up front. Well, in fact, a full second slower than Veda Pratama, so they've got to find some pace forward, as you say, Matt.
Carter Thompson's also been doing plenty of racing elsewhere in the World Super. Back run! These fast right-handers! Danish versus Uriarte to kick us off in Rookies.
This is Carter and the rest of that second-place group, if they're going to have any chance of catching this trio with
the Sport 300 category. Got a win there towards the end last season, and podiums, and cut round 1. Who's it going to be?
I think Hakim's going to outbrake himself and run wide. 11 laps to go. There's time in it, but they're not doing the pace at the moment.
So he's really been setting the world alight there. I believe he's back there this year, although my World Superbike knowledge at the moment.
And Brian will get underneath him and exit out of the last corner.
This is it! This is it! Brian! As we look down the order, David Gonzalez, another new name as well. His moment's been a little bit less than perhaps I would like, but it's round the outside!
Oh my goodness!
Wow, what a move that is! It's the run to the line! Battling up further than he qualified. He qualified 12th position. He's only a couple of spaces ahead. Bit of hectic start to the MotoGP season, so we can't be across everything.
So Veda Pratama on the 54, still...
He's still in that leading, sorry, that chasing pack, I should say, as Beñat Fernandez is recovered. Peter, lead us through!
Surely he's going to win it. I think Brian Uriarte has this. Hakim can't get out of the slipstream. Leading the race, leading that trio, and there's still 6 laps to go. And I wonder...
Number 7 now in 7th place as well. And it certainly wasn't a flash in the pan to come out and still be racing in this kind of heat. when you are feeling rough as old boots.
Just who now? It's an unusual situation, as we said, Matt, only having 3 guys battling for the lead, and it's here that
a one lap speed from Ramersdorfer as he's in 5th place still, so a bit of a recovery.
And this is where it all went wrong for Veda.
Brian saves it, and Veda, he touched his rear tyre.
You can sort of think about tactics, because there's not a whole host of guys going to be going all over the place on the
from that early lap, getting bullied out the way, I suppose.
And Veda had a nasty moment there.
I can see the smoke, goodness.
I mean, he's got to count himself unlucky to have lost the last lap. These guys, you know, are good riders, very intelligent riders, so I wonder just there, I think the front sort of tucked, he'd almost lost it. He's recovered okay, but he's lost ground. That's, as you say, the smoke again, you could see it, but lucky to have stayed on, really. When you...
down. Daniel's down, Christian Daniel's gone down. That's a big shame in the final corner. He's taken out.
Messed up his corner speed and his drive out of the corner, so he's obviously pushing the limit there, because he got himself in touch the front rear, you know, your front wheel against the rear wheel of a bike through a fast corner like that.
Hakim over the grass, another rider with him. I couldn't catch which number it was. I think it's Tinez. It is, it's the Veda.
To a bit of a trouble in that tight left-hander.
What can you say about Brian Uriarte, Peter? I mean, if there's as well...
Is that the last lap, though?
Yeah, it is, yeah. That's the last lap, last corner.
So is that...
Venezuelan rider, Kerman Tinez, the 77, goes down as well. Hapless. If there was anybody who had massive pressure on their shoulders coming into this year, it's surely him, you know, runner-up.
Exceeding track limits?
No, because he went on the grass. It's fine. There was no green there.
No, but...
It's in that, unfortunately, for that duo. That's a big shame for them.
It is indeed. And
in the championship last year, only just as we're seeing here, this is Veda overtaking.
Yes, I think, but they have sort of modified the rules now. I think Hope Tinez is all right. He's sitting there, not wanting to get up. But let's hope it's just the
Danish there through one of the fastest sections of the circuit. That really.
I think you're right. But it's all about gaining an advantage on the last lap and shock a bit, and he'll soon be on his feet.
But Peter, that has left the likes of... He took a lot of bravery there.
That did, and he did it beautifully, didn't he? Yeah. Absolutely superbly.
But as a two-way, Peter.
Yeah, but there is the front row, guys.
Big crash there in the background. Goodness gracious. Mitani moving right up there as well. 8th position for the Age of Talent Cup champion. Great stuff from him. And same with Uriarte. I mean, it's one thing to come in your rookie season and shock everybody with no expectations. That is a big old crash to start us off with coming out of turn 4. Sincerely hope. The TV screen says Yaroslav Karpushin is crashing. No, it's not him. But what do you do when there is that expectation? Well, he's harnessing it, and he's doing very well with it. All riders okay there. Someone else went through the gravel and carrying on. We're coming down the back straight now. I can see Veda Pratama. It is just Christian Daniel. That's good. Right. But yes, Peter, I mean, what do you do if you're this top at the moment?
Well, that's right. And of course, he was, you know, with that incredible group of guys at the front of the cup.